operatives in Nigeria, Alex Ikweche, assaulting Abuja, which has, of course, emerged online and going very viral. Reports show that the driver had filmed the altercation between him and the rep member representing Aba North and South Federal Constituency. The slapped and insulted and get the snare to him. Video dive into the in-depth of the issues surrounding Wike's rise and the romance with the judiciary. We are going to start it from where, because some people don't really realize that the Chief Justice of Nigeria of today, Kekere Ekun, was the person who authored Wike coming in as a governor. But we'll get to that. Let's start with what is trending currently. Let's take a listen to that very video. Of course, go to the comment section. Tell us your take whether this rep member who says that he has the capacity to make somebody disappear in Nigeria is right of his own to do, or whether it was provoked by the Uber or the boat driver. Let's take a listen to that, then we'll come back to the discussion.
I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria and nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. You know who that am? How dare you?
Are you slapped?
My name is Honorable Alex Ikweche. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him, let him come.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Record me very well. Record me very well.
All right. That's nice.
You came to my house to disrespect me?
I didn't disrespect you. I said pay me my money and let me leave.
This very video that is say clearly coming out from, let me in quote, do you know who I am? I can make this man disappear. I can make you disappear. In the whole of Nigeria, nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm still on quote to him. I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. Now, realizing that he was being filmed, Alex Ikweche dared the driver to film him properly and called the Inspector General of Police. Just good people of somewhere in Nigeria National Assembly. Somebody on taxpayers' money to buy snare for himself, assaulting in Nigeria, and most importantly, daring the person to miss. How many people has gone missing in Nigeria? Will the Inspector General of Police investigate and find out how many people has missed from Nigeria? But let's take some few reactions before we get to the issue of Nyesom Wike. Like I say, a federal high court today is going to give a landmark ruling on Nyesom Wike and his 27 House of Assembly member on refusing to fund the local government. That is going to be, and there's threats coming out from the militants that they are going to demolish and vandalize oil installations, crude oil drilling in Rivers State and environs. But we'll get to that. Let's get to their reaction coming from people. Credit to Arise crew who actually treated this very matter today. Let's take a listen to what they had to say about this. You can go to comment section. Tell us how you feel about the behavior of this lawmaker. Let's take a listen.
A member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Alexi Fanyi Mascot Ikwechi, representing Aba North and South Federal Constituency, has allegedly been caught assaulting a Bolt driver at his residence in Maitama, Abuja, after the driver reportedly delivered an item to him and asked him to pay. Let's take a look.
Imagine this rat. I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria and nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. You know who I am? How dare you?
Are you slapping me, sir?
You see this place? You suffer. I'll deal with you.
Are you slapping me, sir?
I just did. Slap me back.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you?
All right, so this is where I am. I just got 3 slaps from this man here, just because I told him to come and get his stuff and pay me my money. So he's claiming that
Tell them my name is Honorable Alex Ikweche. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him. Let him come.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Record me very well. Record me very well.
All right. That's nice.
You came to my house to disrespect me?
I didn't disrespect you. I said pay me my money and let me leave.
Come on, give me that.
All right, honorable, not so honorable. You're not allowed to assault drivers. Ayo, a quick comment.
Very quickly, I think it's the audacity of him.
And
even when he knew that he was being, and this is the picture of a lot of political class and elite in Nigeria.
Yes.
People suffer in silence. Not everyone has the opportunity to whip out their phones and record encounters. The fact that he was bold enough to even say he would call his security details, the policeman attached to him, to assault the man without any reason is a cause for concern.
Yes.
And so the fact that they would be willing, now we've seen that happen a lot of times, and I hope that just a case in the UK, early this morning, an MP, Amesbury, was seen to have assaulted someone on CCTV. Immediately, his party suspended him, and they are calling for him to resign.
Yes.
I hope that his party, Honorable Ikwechi's party, will rise up, and there will be an end to this menace of madness where the political class or the political elite or the elites feel like they can get away with murder, literally, just because they have money and power. How long shall the oppressed in Nigeria continue to be oppressed? This is disgraceful. It's shameful. I hope his party will react. I hope the House will react and really take action against him.
Well said, Ayo.
The political elites, so to speak. But let's even look at it. These are developing things for him now. These are some sort of week in the making. Recall that last week, Friday, we emphasized so much about the Federal High Court ruling or judgment that came out about the local government funding to be seized, and how hastily the Judge Joyce of the Federal High Court Abuja was moving so quickly to make that, even when allegations of bias and all whatnot are involved, she insists on moving ahead with it. And today, she will have to make a landmark judgment or ruling on moving forward. Whether she decides to seize the local government funds, the Niger Delta militants or whatever they call them, that just came on new, have emphasized the fact that whatever comes out today will make them either to vandalize the oil part or section of River State. So I'm just moving to tell you more about how Wike came into power. The same Chief Justice of Nigeria, the romance that we are talking about, it didn't start from today. It's something that started even from when Nyesom Wike was actually removed as the governor of Rivers State when he won. INEC announced him as a winner of election. But let me start with Chidi Odinkalo's talk on this very issue, and credit to Chidi, Professor Chidi Odinkalo, who actually brought this very excerpt. You know, there is a section of the rule That is 2.8 that we talked about, a revised code of conduct for judicial officers in Nigeria. That is Code of Conduct 2016. It says that a judge shall avoid developing excessively close relationship with frequent litigants like Wike, such as government ministries or their officials, municipal officials, police prosecutors, in any court where the judge often sits, if such relationship could reasonably create an appearance of partiality. These days in Nigeria, they are no longer looking at it whether it's an appearance of partiality, but they are putting the judiciary in ridicule. And I will tell you why from the Wike's transcript that I'm going to bring out. Let me start from 2007, where Sylvanus Nsofo was a little-known justice of the Court of Appeal when he breathed oxygen into Muhammadu Buhari's political aspiration with his dissent in the presidential election petition in 2007. Now, 8 years earlier, he had launched a unique career in the history of political litigation in Nigeria. I'm talking about this Nsofo, which I will explain later. The case arose from the election in the office of chairman of Obiakpo local government area in Rivers State, Nigeria. Of course, you know, and that is the election of Wike. Now, that is in December of 1998. Cyprian Tasia Wike was the candidate of the All People's Party, APP, and Cyprian Chukwu flew the flag of the Alliance for Democracy, AD, after screening aspirants on 24th of November 2098. The People Democratic Party, PDP, in this 1998 settled on Ezenwo Nyesom Wike of today as its candidate. Now, as at that time, local elections were conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and the PDP initially submitted Nyesom Wike's name as their candidate. However, sometime before election day, the party substituted his name with Samuel Rogers. When it announced the results, INEC declared the candidate of the PDP as the winner with over 40,000 votes, beating the candidate of the AD into second place. Now, Nyesom Wike sued, claiming that INEC had announced Echenwo as winner when he was not lawfully sponsored by any party in the contest because PDP presented Wike but substituted. Now, the election petition tribunal struck out that petition, holding that it lacked jurisdiction to resolve the issue as to who was sponsored by the PDP. Now, Nyesom Wike appealed. In his judgment on behalf of a three-person panel of the Court of Appeal on 6th of March 1999, the same Sylvanus Nsofo that I started with nullified the result announced by INEC and ordered a rerun of the election with Nyesom Wike. So you can see the rise of Nyesom Wike with the court, the romance with the courts moving forward as a candidate of the PDP. Now, Wike duly won the rerun as to emerge as the chairman of Obiakpo local government. That is the first time that the court gave him victory as chairman of Obiakpo local government in 1999. Now, since then, Nyesom Wike's political trajectory has been attended by what appears to be an unusual coincidence of mutually beneficial intercourse with the judiciary. And that's why we keep going back to Wike and the courts. So we put that in perspective. In 2008, he became the chief of staff to the governor of Rivers State. Of course, we know how the emergence of the governor of Rivers State rested on a somewhat improbable piece of judicial machinations. We know how that happens with, what is his name, Amechi. Now, after a stint as Minister of State for Aviation, fast forward, Wike emerged in 2015 as the candidate of the PDP for the governorship of Rivers State, following the election of 12th April 2015. INEC declared him as winner ahead of Dakuko Peter's side of the All Progressive Congress, APC. Now, Peter's side petition challenging the result declared by INEC. Again, the tribunal granted his petition and initially set aside the result, but the Court of Appeal agreed with the trial tribunal. Now, on the 12th of February 2016, the Supreme Court set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal on a specious technicality and restored Nyesom Wike as the duly elected. Now, the author of the Supreme Court judgment was Kudirat Kekerekun, the new Chief Justice of Nigeria. That is the person that used technicality to bring Nyesom Wike as the governor of Rivers State. Of 12th February 2016. We can check that out. Now, in the past week, Chief Justice of Nigeria, Ms. Kekere Ekun, and Nyesom Wike has resumed mutual acquaintance. In the intervening 9 years previously, Kekere Ekun has risen to become the Chief Justice of Nigeria, while Wike emerged in August of 2023 as a Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. The venue was the flag-off of the construction by the Minister of 40 units of judicial housing in Abuja. This was the latest chapter that just happened last week, as you know, in Wike's durable track record as Nigeria's most prolific judicial benefactor. As governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike gave 41 Range Rover vehicles, SUVs, to the judges in the state. Customary court judges were not left out. He gave them 29 Renault SUVs while complaining about the unwillingness of the judiciary in Nigeria to seek true independence to discharge their functions. You can imagine that. In 2020, Wike donated 24 luxury duplexes to judges in Rivers State and reportedly handed out $300,000 in cash to judges who prefer to build their own houses. End of quote. It was presumably tax-free. Then, the Chief Justice of Nigeria at that time, Tanko Mohammed, lavishly applauded his generosity, saying the gift spoke of the love the Rivers State governor has for the judiciary. The love was fully acquitted. The previous year, in January of 2019, recall that the judiciary has made Wike's re-election electoral non-event when it disqualified the opposition APC from fielding any candidate at all against him. Check that out in 2019. Neutral observer did not need to wonder whether all the investment in the judiciary was without mutual benefit. So he's benefiting from that. Before leaving office as governor in 2023, Wike launched yet another construction of quarters for judges, also in Rivers State. This time on a site where his administration recently demolished flats initially belonging to Bayelsa State. This gubernatorial generosity to the judiciary went beyond the state level. For a former presidential candidate of the, APP, that is Sowore, reported that as governor, Nyesom Wike awarded a contract to former president of the Court of Appeal, that is Ziana Abokachua, to build the Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt, the capital of Rivers State. In return, he said, anything Wike wanted was granted before he asked. Neither Wike nor Bukachua has thought it fit to issue a denial of this very assertion by Omoyele Sowore. Now, as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike's political generosity has become fully federalized under the judicial benediction of yet another CJN. At the launch of the 50 new units of judicial housing in Abuja this past week, Nyesom Wike had in attendance both the Chief Justice of Nigeria and the PCA, presumably keen to impress such high judicial presence. Wike serenaded them with testimony as to how he summarily revoked the land previously allocated to construction conglomerate we know Julius Berger in order to make it available for building suitable judicial digs. Well, the high judicial figures present in that place looked nothing, if not suitably impressed, but the minister was only getting started. According to him, it was important in